T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
I know what boys like. I know what girls want. They all want Jeff Van Glen to stop projector and discos again. We gather around the old projector screen, talk about a film, it's a weekly dream. Jeff starts off with a sharp critique, plot twist, left us all a bit naive. Little Playboy is a big fraud, he left to fight the law. Like a mirror they show us what's the deal. With shadows and lights, their stories flow. Reveal, cinematography, music, memories roll. Yo! Every shot, every angle, it all adds up to a super pod that's both deep and crisp. We can trip our favorite part when he chats with Glenn. Sometimes it falls apart. Insights and opinions they give and take. Together they find what they want, for goodness sake.
Always fun. Well, we're coming to you tonight. We're recording this on President's Day. So hail to the chief, because it's the chief that we always hail to. And we hail to the chief, and we hail him again. Hail to the chief. Yeah. So it's President's Day. You won't be listening to it on President's Day, though. So,
well, maybe they will be, but like it'll be 2039 once we get
right, yeah.
Once we get our
2026,
our future, our
backlog.
Future fans. Yeah, it's like
that's right, our backlog, our catalog.
Kids of our friends' kids are going to be our
because
our
it's so
fans.
damn fascinating that you want to go back through the catalog.
Well, it's
and listen to it is. I love to do that. It's like a magazine that you really love, Vanity Fair, Esquire, National Geographic, and you go back and you read like the back issues. It's not something that's like dependent upon just completely current events. It's like things that have, all kinds of stories that resonate and information and fun. So your daddy takes your T-Bird away. And we decided, because it's President's Day and all, we're not going to do, movies about presidents and stuff, because that's, everybody can do that all the time. Although I would like to say real quick that although I'm not a big fan of politics at all, I don't like to follow it. It's just, it makes me mad. It ruins my day. And it's always the same anyways until recently and that kind of thing. But I do love political movies for some reason. I'm like a really rabid fan, and political like TV shows, like The West Wing. I'm addicted to it. And Madam Secretary, Designated Survivor, just love that stuff. Even Veep, I only got to see a few times, but the few times I saw it, I really liked it. Movies, Advise and Consent, The American President. I'm just giving you a little list in case you want to watch movies about presidents. Or these are the ones that I think are really good. JFK by Oliver Stone, Nixon by Oliver Stone, which was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be this hatchet job, and come to find out, he was a lot more fair to Nixon than I probably would have been. So this is just my little way of saying we're not going to be doing movies about presidents tonight. Lots of other fun things instead.
We got a lot of stuff planned tonight. By the way, thank you for tuning in. Stop Projector Discuss Film, February 17, 2025, 8:10 p.m. for the historians out there. Jeff, did you see? Look, I got your little cartoon face up there for the people to see.
Oh my!
Hey, look, you're working behind the bar at. That looks more like that's. Did you ever work in a bar with windows that actually were like you could?
The bar.
Why do I know gay bars would always black the windows in, but was that a thing about windows in bars to cover them? And I like when a bar has open windows.
Well, yeah, that's one kind of a bar. like an old man's bar is they like it as dark as possible because people are usually hungover when they come in,
Yeah.
You need a hair of the dog. Gay bars, a lot of times, they don't want you to see what was going on.
I could understand that.
Back in the day.
I could understand that.
And, but when I worked
Not
at,
that
when I
everyone's
worked at
everyone,
the bar
Yeah.
on 2nd Avenue and 4th Street back in the day, we had that one big window at the end of the bar. All the other windows were covered over with wood and stuff. But we had that one big window at the corner of the bar, by the door
Yeah.
and stuff. And that was always open. I mean, not open like so wind could blow through, but I mean, the curtains were open. You can see in through it and stuff. So people, of course, love to sit there and look out the window and make fun of people walking by. And then, of course, the Queen Vic, they darkened the windows, thinking, I don't know what they thought, that it'd be cool or something, because it was a bar restaurant. But they darkened them so much that from 10 feet away, it always looked like the bar was closed. You couldn't see any lights on inside or people,
No
It's
one
like,
knows
what
what's
a
going on.
joke. What a joke that was.
I mean, that's. I mean, look, we have plenty of time to go over that, but I want to jump right into it, Jeff.
Yes, please.
I got a new game for you, and it's called Stuff It, right? And but before we do it, I want to tell you for the theme song, right? I'm gonna during the theme song, whenever I say stuff it, you go stuff it, okay? So you gotta know right now. So when I say stuff it, you go stuff it.
Okay.
All right. So I go. Let's practice. Stuff it.
Stuff it.
Okay. And here we go. It's a brand new. People love when we do this kind of stuff.
Yes, they do.
Uh,
They do.
All right, here we go. Stuff it.
Stuff it.
Stuff it.
Stuff it.
You gotta stuff it.
Stuff it.
You gotta stuff it. You gotta stuff it. You gotta stuff it. You gotta stuff it. You gotta stuff it. Today we are talking about what girls stuff in their bra. It's got a game called Stuff It. I have the top 10 things that girls put in their bras other than tissues. And I stuff it, stuff it, stuff it. Jeff, stuff
Stuff
it.
it. Okay, sorry.
Well, that
My mind was just reeling. I was
Well,
wondering if you were serious or not. I was like, is this a game really?
I forgot. I was supposed to kick it off with this, so we'll just go to this now. Here, check this out, Jeff. Look at the screen, Jeff.
Oh. Oh, Animal House.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I think it's locked or something.
Just a minute.
Theme from a summer place, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I love this girl.
Look at this. Stuff it.
Stuff it. One of the perilously close to a perfect movie. Animal House is just classic favorites. I can watch it and watch it and watch it again.
That's what I was gonna play that and then go into Stuff It, but we're doing.
No,
things.
that's good. That's fine.
That's good, right?
That's
All right,
great.
so we got Stuff It. So here is the top 10 things that the girls stuff in their bras other than like tissues, right? Well, like girls keep things in their bras.
Oh,
All right. So let me get to I got the top 10 here, and then we're gonna do. What is this? I hear Craig.
I do too. I hear
Did
somebody.
it sound like Craig or something?
I can't tell. It was very low.
I say stuff it.
Stuff it.
Okay. So, let's go to
And wait a minute. I'm supposed to guess, right?
the top 10 things that
Okay.
girls stuff in their bras.
Got it.
And then hold on, here we go. All right, Jeff.
And or keep in their bras, we find out.
Yes. And
Okay.
then, all right, here we go. Playing stuff in. Jeff, top 10 things in 2025 that girls keep stuffed in their bras. Go ahead.
Money, gym socks,
Go ahead. Keep going.
tickets, like airline tickets, paperback books. Let's see, what else would be? Food, a little snack.
Snacks, yep. Number 4, snacks.
Yes. I would say makeup.
Yes, number 7.
I would say car keys.
Car keys, number 2.
Yes.
Car keys and home keys.
I would say.
Keep going.
I would say. Maybe like a stuffed animal. No.
No, come
No.
on, be serious now.
Oh, like
Take
a
it serious.
Beanie Baby.
No way.
If somebody want to carry their Beanie Baby around with them.
No, come on, be
Okay,
serious now.
I was deadly serious.
What do they girls stuff in their bra? 2025.
Well, I said gym socks or socks already to make their
that
boobs.
was wrong. No, but I said not other than things that make their boobs bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
You have money, makeup, snacks, and car keys so far.
Right. Okay. I would say.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Oh God.
Smart motherfucker.
We said food already. Like a hairbrush, something like that. No. Love notes or notes for people.
It used to be in the 90s and 80s. It was the number one was like a phone number you got from a sexy stranger.
Right.
But in 2025, that is no longer relevant because they put it in
Your
on their
phone.
cell phone. Cell phone is
Yes.
number 3, Jeff, on the
Yes,
list.
your
Go ahead.
phone.
What else you got?
Your phone, well, when I was a kid, they voted bags to keep wine in. Things they've shoplifted.
All right, so hold on. Here we go, Jeff. Let me.
Music, like the MP3 player.
All right, so I hope I didn't mess this up, but so far we got, because I did, my face was off the screen, and we know sometimes it goes mute, and we want to say, stop it. So we have money,
it.
makeup, snacks, cell phone, and car keys. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in the top 10.
Oh, my
Any
God.
other ideas? You can look at the screen, like the girls, look at the video of the girls cut their bras. Look at this.
Right?
Stop it.
Their glasses.
No more glasses anymore. They got LASIK surgery.
Hairnet, hat, umbrella, panties.
There we go. Big ending here.
Change of panties.
Make it even more disgusting.
Tampons.
Yes, number 6 on the list.
That means like Kotexes and stuff too, right?
Yes.
Feminine products, yes. God, you'd think they'd keep some kind of beverage there, like water.
No
something.
beverage. That's too big.
No, you have a little bottle. Oh my goodness. What else would you keep in your? What else is there to keep? Credit cards.
Yes, ID and credit cards. Number 5 on the list, Jeff. You're right. So you have 2 left to go on the top 10.
Oh my God. This is as close as I've
Number
ever
1
come.
and number 8.
Number 1.
Yes.
A pet.
No. So far you said money.
Yes.
You have tissues. You have makeup,
okay,
tampons, ID, snacks,
okay.
cell phone.
Okay. That's not helping me.
Oh.
Not your pet, not your tattoo, not your weapon, a gun, writing utensil.
Actually, number 11 was Switchblade, but that's not the top 10.
Okay. Hairspray. I seem to have run out of time.
I think you ran out of time here.
Yeah,
Okay, so
thank the Lord.
the top 10 things that girls stuff in their bra in 2025. Number 10, money. Number 9, tissues.
You said not tissues.
No, but not to fluff it up. But
But you didn't say that.
this is the list. I don't know.
You said not tissues.
I know I did. Number 8, breath mints. That's the one you forgot, Jeff.
Okay, well I would consider that like
Number 7, you
snacks.
said it. You got 8 out of 10. This is the best thing you've ever done
I
at a
know.
game show. Number 7, makeup, lipstick, eyeliner. Number 4, number
I would consider
6,
breast mints under that.
Number 6,
too.
tampons. Number 5, ID credit cards. Number 4, snacks, especially gummy bears and Skittles. For some reason, it said. Number 3, cell phone. They put their cell phone in
Yeah,
the
I
bra.
said that.
Number 2, car keys. And the number 1 that you didn't get. Do you want to take one last guess?
No.
Drugs.
Of course.
Of course, drugs is the answer, Jeff.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, see now, I did the best that I've ever done. I'm
That's-
terrible
you
at
really
these
did.
things, but I must register a complaint with the judges.
All right.
Okay, you didn't explain at first what this game was. Like, I thought it meant like girls stuff their bras to make their boobs look bigger. And then you said not tissues.
I said not to make their boobs look bigger.
No, you never said that.
Yes, I did.
No,
Let's
you
go
didn't.
back and listen to
No,
Stuff
no.
It.
You did
I
after,
gotta wanna
you
stuff
did
it.
you did after a while.
Wow.
And then you said, no, they keep in their bras. And I was like, oh, that's totally different what they keep in their bras. But you said not tissues. So I would have guessed tissues
Okay.
to not make your boobs look bigger, but to
One of the things
sneeze
for
into.
making boobs look bigger though is socks. Is like one.
That's the main one. That-
But I can't believe you you didn't know drugs. That's
I know.
the number one thing for like to this day.
I know for me,
For
especially.
every day is drugs, and then
I always keep drugs in my bra.
tampons, embarrassing things. Cell phone is like that's a little lumpy in my book, but I guess
Well,
that's what
they
do.
make them small and thin nowadays. But yeah, like I always keep drugs in my bra,
Wow.
my maiden form. I have one of those old 50s bras that come to a point where you can use it as a weapon. Put a guy's eye out if he gets too fresh at the drive-in.
Well, let's take a quick break and we'll be back right after this. Okay, Jeff?
Okie dokie.
Welcome back to Stuff It.
Stop it.
Welcome back to Stuff It.
After a
Welcome back.
fabulous
Stop
word
it.
from Big Chief Tablets.
Jeff, I was very
Tablets with fun, and the picture of the Indian chief.
I was very impressed by that.
On
Like
the
8 out of 10 top
front.
10 things that women stuff in their bras.
Yes.
You know.
It was my personal best.
Quick
yes.
recap: money, of course, breath fresheners, makeup, tampons, ID, credit cards, snacks. Which was that one shocked me, but it was like it said gummy bears. And
Oh yeah,
Skittles.
no, I knew girls that did that,
So especially going into movies.
or class.
Did you when you worked at the movie theater? Did they tell you to like look out for people smuggling
Absolutely,
snacks?
absolutely, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like
yeah.
they
And
really
there
told
was
you
a
to,
sign. Yeah,
but you
there was
couldn't.
a sign. Yeah, I didn't unless it was just incredibly obvious.
Right, you
You
can't.
know,
you
because I
can't
don't want to
twist
get
people.
myself in trouble.
Yeah,
But yeah, if it was incredibly obvious,
yeah.
then I'd be like, I'm sorry, you know, because there was a big sign on the
really
desk where you bought your tickets that said like, no outside food or drink, because that's how they made their money, the majority of their money,
Right.
because of the kind of movies that we showed, art movies and stuff like that. The movies that showed at our movie theater, Cinema 1 and 2, on 3rd Avenue and 60th, right across from Bloomingdale's.
Right.
That was the only place in New York City that movie was showing. Sometimes the only place on the whole East Coast, or like, you know, Northeast or whatever. So when you have a deal like that with the studio gets a huge percent of the ticket sales. And so then basically
They almost get all of it, right?
almost all of it.
That's what we did. That's what we never knew as kids. Like that. Like we thought like, oh, they're getting all the money. They're getting nothing.
Well, no, that's not true in a normal theater. It's still, yes, they make a huge percentage of their profits off of the thing. But if it's like a movie that's playing, you know, a big movie playing all over the place
Yeah.
and stuff, the ratio is much more closer to like 60-40, something like that. Ours was like 95-5, you know,
Right,
percent.
right.
So it was like that was the money they made was on their snacks. Their hideously overpriced snacks.
So I want to go over. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Hear you fine
okay.
and dandy.
For the honorable mentions for things that women stuff in their bras, and I did a lot of research on this. I went to.
All that.
I did. I went to you know like these things that you know like Reddit, subreddit, all these groups that people saying like talking about what do they stuff in their bras, what do they do, and and it is used. The top 10 still remains supreme, from drugs, ID, cell phones, snacks, tampons. But here are some that were in the honorable mention category that I thought was very, very interesting. Right, a lighter, of course. That's.
I'm surprised I didn't say that.
Small blades, switchblades, knives. Doggy doo-doo bags.
Hopefully not used.
Jewelry, rings, necklaces. First of all, like what?
For later.
I mean, like, so you wear them out, then you hide them, or
no, you
or you
don't,
hide them, then you
don't.
put them on.
No, you don't put them on until it's time to go out for dinner, and then you like take out your jewelry, take your good jewelry out of your bra.
Yeah. That's like this is like this. We're letting our listeners know about this, the secret world of like hidden bra, the facade of the bra.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
how uncomfortable that some of that must be, by the way.
Nipple rings and clamps, but that I don't count that. Okay.
No, that's
a shooter, like those little airplane bottles. I've seen that. I've seen that like in live in person, right?
Sure.
It says a written password was one of the ones that people said a lot. They would keep a password in their bra belt.
Oh yeah, for their like ATM machine and stuff.
Yeah, or like. Because I'm always thinking like when it's about them going out, but maybe it's just about like it's a safe place to keep things, right?
Well, yeah, and you don't have to carry your purse around with you.
And like
if you just have a few items.
These two are
and
obviously old.
Ample-breasted.
These are two old lady ones. It says reading glasses and coupons.
Nice.
That's an old lady kind of thing, right?
And a hanky.
Yeah. Right.
A lilac-scented hanky.
But, very, very interesting, very, very exciting stuff.
The
right
Reader's
there.
Digest.
Exactly. I mean, but like us as men, we don't realize. I mean, we don't put things in our
ours in our
jocks.
pocket.
I guess I don't. Well, yeah.
But also, if it doesn't fit in your pocket, then it doesn't go.
But ID to me, like it's ID, like liquor bottles, drugs, of course, is the number one, and like car keys, stuff like that. It's like I've known girls, I've dated girls, like where it's just like on the screen right now. It's like they put it's basically like important stuff in there. And girls who are trash put stuff that's like gummy bears and like nonsense in there, you know.
Oh, a girl needs a snack. What if she's hypoglycemic? She doesn't want to pass out.
And also, where it's like a lot of times, like it's like a cash tips go in there, brah, right? Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah, or money, or like not that you're gonna go to the grocery store and pull out, but it's like you have a 10 stuffed in there just in case.
Yeah.
Like the date gets way too fresh.
Yeah.
And you have to catch a cab home. Or something like that.
You should always, like my grandmother always said, like she said to my mom and her 5 sisters, like always keep a dime in your shoe, right? For that same reason, right? If you have to go home.
But I was thinking about that, and it's like your average cab driver in Manhattan, I think, would prefer tit sweat to foot sweat. Oh, yeah. Although you never know. I've seen lately the foot fetish thing is coming back. It's making a real. Making a real resurgence on porn online.
But if you take it back to like the 50s, where remember was the penny loafer, like people put a penny in like.
I don't know why they call them that.
There was a penny that people put like in like. Again, I was in the 80s, but I go like there was a penny, but also like or putting a nickel in your shoe.
For a phone call. Yeah.
Back in the day, like doesn't apply now, but back in the day,
but it was never a penny though to call on the payphone.
Well,
so I don't know why. Yeah, penny loafers.
Penny loafers.
What is it for? A piece of candy, or
yeah.
Is it like just for fashion, or what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like a masochistic. Beauty is pain.
Yeah.
You know, women should have to walk on metal or something.
Well,
I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah.
It's like a virgin pen.
I mean, imagine
why would you wear a virgin?
Imagine
pen?
being a woman, anytime, but like especially in like the 20s, 30s, 40s. It's like you're like everywhere you go, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
like getting
Oh yeah.
Abused.
It is. Yeah, it must be.
And I'm not
horrifying. On a daily basis.
Yeah.
I had no idea for the longest time until I lived with a girl, and like she explained it to me, and she said, we lived in Manhattan, and she said, just walk down the street about 10, 15 paces behind me. And just see what it's like to just walk down the street.
Horrible.
She was an attractive girl.
Right, and it was
she wasn't like and she didn't dress provocatively or anything, but she was a nice looking girl.
And it was a nice
And you should be able to dress provocatively if you want. You know, you should be able to dress however you want without fear of molestation and whatever.
Right.
But guys evidently just feel it's okay to say anything that comes into their head when a woman walks by. You know,
And that's why we're like,
yo,
when-
sweet ass.
yeah. And that's what we're-
Lesbian. You know, if they don't respond, they call them a lesbian.
No, yeah. Well, that's
like,
like, if
what-
you're from
what
New
is
York, where
this?
it's like you learn real quick to be like where it's like that like the I'm thinking of Puerto Rican women, but like it could be Italian, Spanish, but like if you live in New York
Anybody.
long enough, you trip back like you wish you fuck and you keep like that's
Uh-huh.
what and it's like then they go whoa, but it's like if you just cower intimidation, go that's like you're prey. It's like no, you gotta be like fuck you piece of shit. You wish you could get this fucking punani whatever the fuck.
I
you
know, but it's like, you should you have to? You know, it's like taking your stance.
Of course, but that's
you know,
just
on
the
the
world.
school playground. You know, it's like it's
Of
it's
course, you
just-
shouldn't have to, but
no,
that's the
it's
way
not
it is.
fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's like, guys, why don't they realize, like, you know, has any woman anytime ever responded to that
Never.
and been like, oh yeah,
Not
let's
once.
go out
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted a man who
Prove
like,
you're not a lesbian by
yeah.
sucking my dick. It's like,
Right.
has that
Yeah.
ever worked?
I know, right?
No.
It's like who, you know, I've always wanted a man who hooted and
Yeah.
hollered at me on the street. You know, called me sweet ass.
But that's
It's like, ooh, sweet talk. I love that.
but again, where it's like you're supposed to like New York chicks like you're supposed to chirp back and be like, yeah, you fucking wish.
Yeah, but you can never tell them
But
too.
there's other women who are getting. They get that and they go. They just are like, oh, I was abused by my father and uncle and thus I'm like, now you're reminding me of them. It's like that's like when it gets sad, you know.
Yeah, and it happens way more than people think. Yes.
Yeah. Well, so let me to
Yeah,
wrap up this segment
right?
here.
Yes, please.
That
That took a turn. That took a turn.
Did you ever hide anything in your underwear, like drugs, alcohol, liquor, ID, car keys, Plan B?
Drugs. I've
Maybe.
hidden drugs in my underwear before,
Right.
and but just to carry things,
Yeah.
I used to like carry my cigarettes and my lighter in my sock when I didn't have when I was wearing my short pants, or I used to bartend in my underwear.
Right.
And there was no pocket, and that was back in the days when you could smoke cigarettes inside a bar.
Right.
So, and I didn't like, rolling them up in your sleeve was like cliche. Plus, sometimes it would come undone.
You look like Bowser from Shout Out.
But
it's still like
I would love to look
it
like
became
Bowser
it came
from
around where
Shadow.
like it was like kind of a cool like outsiders kind of look.
I
back in, like,
always
the
thought it was a
90s,
cool look.
You know.
It's just that, like when you're bartending and you're rushing around doing fast, it can come undone. And then a whole pack of cigarettes can fall in like the dishwater. And then you've ruined a whole pack of cigarettes. And if there happen to be drugs in that pack of cigarettes too, then you've ruined the cigarettes and the drugs. No, thank you. So I would put in my sock and stuff. Plus, I got a lot of compliments on that too. People were like, oh, that's funny. That's like, and I was like, blink, blink, grin, grin. I was so proud of myself for stuffing it in my sock. But yeah, I've hidden drugs in my underwear when I was afraid that, people were going to search for it and stuff like that. Never money, though. Money's dirty. You don't want that touched in your privates.
Look at the.
I see.
Sorry, hey Jeff, look up. So it's like
I
there's
see.
the original Kim's right, and then the Pyramid Club. Now look at the pyramid, like on the right, top right. Now watch this. Stop right there. Discuss film.
Take away the
And I
pink
just figured
triangle.
out. I just figured out that was like that's RuPaul, which I'm like I used to be like what? Now I'm like now it's like when Patton Oswalt was like,
oh yeah.
she's actually a big deal.
Yeah.
And Hattie
Oh,
was
amazing,
like,
amazing.
She's not like it's like yeah like she capitalized that, but like she's not like a tranny come lately or whatever.
No, she's a goodwill
She's
ambassador.
a goodwill ambassador. Yeah.
She really is, like along the lines of Dolly
Yeah,
Parton.
yeah.
And stuff, yeah. No, and when Patton Oswalt was talking about it, it was like because like young kids that are like way too PC took umbrage with her using the word tranny one time, and it's like if anybody should be able to use the word tranny,
Right.
it should be a drag queen.
Right.
It's like, that kind of stuff just grinds my gears.
It really
To steal
does.
from the Family Guy. It really does. It sticks in my craw.
But also, I just love this photo because it's like there's the Pyramid of Kims next to each other. Go to me like this sums up when we do
The East Village in
when
the
we
golden
do, when we
days.
do a B cup. It's like this is what you guys walk. This is like this is what they recreate to like that you guys are like on the block, right? Because like this is
Absolutely.
this is everything. All right, so let's stop
Well,
there
that is
and,
Mecca.
and we're gonna continue. So please join us in the next one. We're gonna we'll be right back and like just keep on rocking, right, Jeff?
After a word from our sponsors, Big Chief Indian Tablets.
That's right.
When I listen to Jeff and Glenn, I dance around and around again. When I watch SPDF, I jump about with my friends. They stop for check to discuss life. Jeff and Glenn are on the air tonight. It's going down. It's almost here. My boys are back to bend your ear.